Welcome back everyone to Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrian the Crafter. We are actually going to head on into the into Klathsgar if I can find the entrance. I think it may actually be around the other side of these rocks. We're going to see if we can unlock ourselves another oh look, bandits. We're going to see if we can unlock ourselves another Skyshard. Ow. Maybe find I don't know, something exciting. Grab that water skin. That looks like a backpack over there. Grab that. Grab our backpack. Yes, a faded Khajiit end table. I think I may actually know that one already. Let's find out, shall we? Khajiit end table. No, it's new. So good. What else did we pick up this time? Ginger wheat beer. We do know that one. And a red guard cart. We know that one as well. So we picked up one new recipe. Oh, I did not see that till I got up close. That's it. We do need to level up our excavating so that the chests start to glow for us. I know. You know what that means, right? That means I need to be doing a whole lot more scrying than I am now. What's in the box? Stuff. Malachite's good. We need the malachite shard to make malachite bits with. Let's see if we can get some more heartwood. Always nice to see. Some rough birch. Not quite what we were hoping for. Here we are. Klathsgar. It's definitely a ruin. What's my backpack looking like? Oh, I know. I want to go and explore it, but I know that if I do, I'm going to be out of space. That does leave me in a dilemma, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. Old Tower Way Shrine. Well, let's head on over to the Old Tower Way Shrine, which we've now unlocked. And we just have to remember that Klathsgar is right there. Alrighty, idiots. Oh, where are we going? We're going to go to Eastmore again. What was that? Bear, was that you again? You troublemaker. Alright, we're going to trot on into the town. Evermore, sorry, not Eastmore. We're going to find ourselves our crafting. Very pretty. Yes, you are very pretty. Ah, so cute. I haven't learned how to pose like that. So, I've just gone the wrong way. I have gone the wrong way. We need to go up the stairs. Up the stairs! Here we go. La, la,
Ingrid
la.
Van speaks highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
Oh, thank you. But shouldn't you be a big boy and make up your own mind about who's worth talking to? Instead of letting someone else tell you?
What do you want?
Nothing. Just this log over here. And this message board. I know. First time today. It's now in June. We're actually in the first day of June in Australia. We're not supposed to steal from these things. You know that. Alrighty, let's break a few things down. Maybe research a few things. There's some platinum dust for us. Can I research anything? No. Deconstruct. Let's do a bunch of deconstruction. Boom diddly oom. I don't have the quest for that yet. I'm going to have to come all the way back. Maybe. I mean, I might not be bothered. Let me just break down a few of these. There we go. That's all done. And into this one. Mako. Rera. Mako. Ta. Rera. He's got such a good voice for this. Ah, sigh. I know, right? It's like, Alrighty, let's go up this way. We have some alchemy to play with. Before we do that, I'm going to sell a bunch of potions. Hi, 3-Chord.
Ah, Nabineko is glad to finally see someone with jaw in their purse.
Well, yes, but the only reason I have a jar in my purse, my lady, is because I sell all the things I find to people like you. It's not a lot, but it's actually like, yeah, more than I would have otherwise. Like, it all adds up eventually. I'm going to put the recipes, I could sell them, but I'm going to put them in my bank, and one of my other characters will benefit from them. There's so much junk here for me to get rid of. I'm going to do that next. Alrighty. Some filtered water. See, I need to increase my solvency proficiency. We're getting there. We just need to, there we go. Solution of health. Beautiful. Doopy-doo.
Work builds character, they say.
Well, you certainly are a character, so it must be true. I did not say that out loud. I like my teeth where they are. Oh, come on. I never sass the guy with the broom, right? I'm looking forward to the next event. Actually, as I record this, the release for the Gold Road is not that far away. By the time you see this, of course, it will have already been and gone. But clothing is 50. When did we get there with that? Well, I don't know. But all of this stuff that we collected. So I didn't need to collect all of this then to level my character up, and next time we could sell it. Not that it's worth a lot, it's actually worth more in materials. Beautiful. Now I've got some space. Let me go into my research. I've got 2 more research spaces, so we'll grab this one. We'll research those divines. That's it. No, it's not, because now we're going to do our creation. That, we need this. We need to make sure we're creating with the right stuff. I'm going to just find the thing I have the most of. 459 is looking good. Alright, we might grab some Argonian flint this time round. Okay, and then, no more and then. Yeah, lots more and then. I've got a ton of stuff to make. Let's go with that. And with that. There we go. Alrighty. And we'll grab the blacksmithing station. We'll do some deconstruction. Boom. And we'll go over here. We'll do a bunch more deconstruction. We're now at level 50 with our blacksmithing and our clothing. So I think that just leaves my timber that I need to work on. Nothing to research. That's good. Let's go with a sword. And a rubidite cuirass. A bit like the one we're wearing. And some rubidite greaves. The Argonians have such a nice style. Alright, we got rid of that. Let's go out this way. I'm going to go back up the stairs. I will go and do that jewelry crafting writ while I'm here. Just to get it off my quest thing. You know what else we can do? And actually I might do that while I'm here too. Spellweaver's Sanctum. There you are, Spellweaver. Come for some jewelry crafting. Deconstruction. Nope. Just the creation. Looks like we have 3 rings in copper. And if I remember rightly, this little fireplace here, this is a cooking fire as well. So I could make, yeah, looks like I can make some Breton pork sausages. Yum yum. I'm getting hungry actually. And some ginger wheat beer. All right. My goodness. There's recipes I know that I can't cook because my recipe improvement isn't there. So you know how that is. Okay. Down the hill, dear. Down the hill. So what I might do is I might grab. I might not the deep winter, but the one I've got a ton of. So I'll just grab one of them. So we'll go bank. I'm going to withdraw. Boom, Dillium, and it's Master Writ. Is it Deep Winter Charity Writ? Yes, Deep Winter Charity Writs. This one is a rough crate. How many? Oh, look, I'm just going to take it anyway. I may not have enough heartwood now I think about it, but anyway, that'll be fine. And we're going to deposit. I'm just going to here. We'll grab our recipes. I'm just going to pop these away. All right, that's good. I know, that's my little deer making those noises. Ugh.
What?
Nothing. What about you? Alright, which leaves me with just the woodworking writ to do. Which is down here. And we might visit the stables while I remember. Dude. There we go. Deconstruction. Nothing to research. I am disappointed. Boom. Let's see if there's anything in here. And creation. Make sure we've got the right material going. I'm going to need two. Yeah, I do need two of them. We've got this. And we'll grab this. One of these. That is all of my writs done. Alright, there's a stable over here. And the stable master's right there.
Have you come looking for a steed, friend?
No, just to improve this one. I'm going to improve the speed, knowing that the rewards for this month. Okay, so if you go into K, we'll grab our shop, grab our daily rewards. So this month we're going to have some more riding lessons coming up. That's going to be awesome. Anyway, we are dropping these off. I think I can drop them off if I go this way. Yeah, look at that. Well, okay. Maybe don't look at that. Oh, hang on, we can go this way. Around the corner. Past someone's secret drinking spot. And I should check before I deliver them to make sure my... Oh no! Oh no! Oh right, well, I guess I better fix that then. I need an experience scroll. Can I just get that draining poison? We'll equip that. There we go. Bangkorai treasure maps. We haven't really looked for those, have we? Oh, I've got to get these constructs out of here too. Alright, I'll wait till we've used up all the poisons before I put that one in. There we are. A major gold coat. How did I get 16 of them? Oh, that's awesome. They must have been in a box I unpacked. Place the goods in the crate. Complete the quest. So now we'll get 100% more XP. I should have had that running earlier. We're going to go back to that dungeon in a minute. Place the goods in the crate. Complete the quest. So one of the good things when you run through a new region, if you're looking at leveling and gaining your champion points and whatnot, every quest you do gives you XP. Sometimes it gives you other useful bits and bobs, but I just do them for the XP mostly. Alright, did we do them all? Yes. Yeah, I forgot to do that other quest that I went and got. Goose. Alright, what's in the box? Let's have a look. So we go consumables, we'll go containers. You can find them just in your, what do you call it? In your inventory. but it's easier if you just go into containers because then they don't get rearranged. Alright, grab our recipe. I already know that one. We'll accept the contract now that I've remembered it's there, because I didn't accept it either, so it wouldn't have popped up. Containers, repair items, useful bits and pieces. I probably should have gone there. Alrighty. There we go. Now, yes, we do need to go find Septima, and what I'm thinking I might do is I might see if I can get to this.
I always thought I was so perceptive.
Garo, you know I love you like a sister, but you're about as perceptive as an elf with cropped ears.
Wow. That's not very nice. Alright, so it should be quicker if I just, yes, if I just wander this way instead of going like I did last time round the outside. See, look, I can remember some things. Whether or not I'll remember it next time I do a playthrough, no idea. Evermore Way Shrine. I know, I'm thinking of going to get this while I'm here. Let's grab that. Because I'm lazy, I could have just run out. So, I changed my mind. I wanted to go towards the, let me hit F. Oops. Right, now I should be able to find it. So what we're going to do is we're going to head all the way. Sorry, you can have that. I want to go this way. That's an expert gatherer too, someone with a few champion points. I've got a little bit more to go before I've got that one filled. We're going to go and find this just go around that dryad. There, leave the lady with the tree lady alone. Hey, what's this? Apart from a sack. Aha! Living with Lycanthropy. Mage Guild book. Look at that. Throughout the ages, whenever one heard the word werewolf, it was a cry of fear and revulsion. This need not be the case any longer. We shall prove to Tamriel that it is indeed possible to live a productive, peaceful life while afflicted with Sanius lupinus. Our rule: resist the urge to commit violence. It is our duty to demonstrate that werewolves can be peaceful through our continued faith in Hircine's blessings. There you go. Where's that located on the map, guys? Well, you run from the Way Shrine around the mountains. There you go. I'm actually going to make it's like a straight line between the Way Shrine and where you want to go. Alright, I forgot to see exactly where that was located. Ooh, Violet Coprinus. Mushroom. Have I unlocked this place? I may have done. Let me just check. Oh yeah, I've unlocked North Glen. Radio. So we can just keep running and not feel guilty about leaving them behind. Try not to... Oh, we're not going to be able to avoid upsetting them, are we? Well, okay then. So much for live and let live. A little bit of violence, a little bit of flies on the dryad. And we'll just take it out. Slap that dryad there. She's about to gust me with stuff. Rude thing. Alright, we got this. We got this. Grab that. Oh, is that an adventure? Weirest Damara. Well, we're going to have to stop for that. Weirest.
There's no place for a princess.
Well, no. But your point is?
The woods welcome you. Know that the creatures here are neither enemies nor friends. There are hunters and prey.
Are these woods not safe to travel through?
For you? Perhaps. The Viridian Sentinel once kept the wild at bay for the folk of Bangkorai, but his power wanes. Soon he may regret saving the Princess of Evermore. Her mother already mourns her death, so why interrupt the
What?
natural course?
Evermore's princess is here.
Gravely wounded, but yes, Princess Alara is here. The Sentinel tends to her, and it takes all his power to draw her away from death.
Huh.
He would welcome aid if you wish to give it.
Then I will.
We Weird have fulfilled our part of the bargain and shall offer no more.
I'll go find him then.
We'll be at the Standing Stones by Viridian Lake. His power is strongest there. Look for the broken statue. It overlooks the altar where he works.
Who is the Viridian Sentinel?
The Sentinel is part of an ancient pact made long before living memory. A guardian of the woods of sorts, who anoints his or her successor without needing our approval. Not all Weird believe we should continue to honor the pact.
But why wouldn't you honor it?
The Glenmoral Weird were not a party to the original pact.
Oh.
It's only our connection to the forest which binds us to it. The Sentinel is no true ally to the Weirises of the Viridian Wood. His sway over the natural order is anything but natural.
What is a Weiris?
If I had a seed for every man, woman, and child who asked me that, I'd cover the land in ivy in a fortnight. We are of the forest, and the forest is of us. That is all an outsider needs to know.
And who is the Viridian
The
Sentinel?
Sentinel is part of an ancient pact made long before living memory. A guardian of the woods of sorts, who anoints his or her successor without needing our approval. Not all Weird believe we should continue to honor the pact.
What sort of pact?
The forest is old and powerful. Long ago, a man not of the forest found a way to harness the forest's power and bend it to the will of his people. They called him the Viridian Sentinel. The title and its power has been passed down for generations.
Thank you, Weiris. Predators and prey, huh? Alright, let's take the luminous Roselore. And we'll take the Ancestor Silk. We'll keep heading. What we'll do is we'll make sure that we hears hags but sees mobile limbs. I'm a little worried about that, but okay. Let's see where this here it is, right here. No, we passed just fast enough for them to leave us be. I know, I'm trying to honor the Weiris' will and not murder every wolf in the forest. Oh, we gained a skill point. Alright, we are now focusing on our crafting. I need my K, not my J. I know there's a bunch we could do here, but what we're actually doing, so alchemy, metalworking, clothing, we're up as high as we can. Enchanting that's where our potency improvement comes in. This is where our using of materials comes in. Provisioning, this unlocks our recipes, and woodworking. Alright, I know look, I'm just going to go from the top to the bottom. It's just too hard to pick otherwise. Enchanting, so we'll unlock another potency. Now we're at level 7. Ooh, oh no, and I can't upgrade it anymore, so we might as well unlock another material. So what am I making? Oh, silver, radio. Alright. Just grab this luminous Roselore. Find the Viridian Sentinel's altar. Let's go to the Will of the Woods. I know, we could rush through the storyline for this area, and I was doing that, but it's not much fun. So we're going to make sure we clear out the area as best we can. So that's someone who got killed. I'm just going to try and heal them before that nice lady. We'll help them. No, we're not. Look, we're trying to save this lady if we can. Oh, F to hold. Radio. Let's try that again. Oh, resurrection pending. Alrighty. Well, hopefully she'll be fine now. I'll leave her. I'll come back and check on her maybe later. What's her name? Lombriga seca. All right, well, good luck, Lombriga. I should probably hang around and make sure that critter doesn't kill her the minute she wakes up. Oh, she's there. Look at that. She made it. I think she made it anyway. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Hey, Mara Marit. Princess Alara. She seems to be sleeping, but her heartbeat is weak. It doesn't seem possible to wake her.
Sad,
right.
isn't it? The poor child. I'm afraid not.
What?
As the Sentinel, I must warn you that these woods aren't safe. For those old girls, I'm glad to see a friendly face. I remember when that child wasn't more than a knee's height, and now she's laid out like a corpse.
Will she survive?
She was attacked and left for dead by the wayside like a beast. Well, she won't die on my watch, not if you can help me. Around the lake, you'll find rings of mushrooms.
I
Fairy
see
rings,
them.
but fairies aren't what I need.
What do you need?
Take my amulet. Get down in the center of the rings and feel the earth. I need the energy from there to keep Alara alive.
I see.
I need to take the child back to my hut. It's just up the hill a bit. Can't miss it.
You're the one called the Sentinel.
Well, the weird won't call me anything different. Most people who live around here call me old girls or just Stenwick. The Viridian Sentinel is a bit of a mouthful, don't you think? Makes me sound more important than I really am.
What exactly is the Viridian Sentinel?
Well, these woods have a life and a mind of their own. Well, what I do is make sure it doesn't get out of hand. There's some good folk who live near these lands, and without a firm hand, why, the wild would grow right over them.
How did you become the Sentinel?
Me? I'd left Evermore and decided to live my life in the woods. And I met a man here, the previous Sentinel. He needed help, and I stayed with him. When he grew too weary, he blessed me with the title.
How long ago was that?
A long, long time ago. Once I even worked as a royal gardener in Evermore. But, well, I'm more comfortable in the woods. It's where I belong.
I understand. All right. Let's go. There we go. I don't mind cutting the fallen wood in the forest here. Fairly sure that won't get me into too much trouble. Maybe. So you can get soul gems, like today I picked up soul gems as part of my daily login reward, but you can also get soul gems, by doing crafting missions and writs. So once you do that, you can then fill them if you have the right skill. Let me just grab it. So if you go into world, and there's your soul magic. So I just keep bringing these up so that I can automatically have a chance of automatically filling a slot. Which is why you can hear those gems going clink occasionally. I need to just grab this map and get rid of that. There you go. I swear, they're getting themselves into trouble on purpose. Return the amulet to Stenwick at his hut. Yeah, she's sure she heard something. But not 100% sure. Whoops, that was a wolf, and it's definitely sure it heard something. If I keep running, I should be able to outdistance it. Hey, Dust Dart Blade. Stenwick.
If I was younger, I could instantly purge the poison running through this young lady's veins. Now it takes all my strength just to keep her breathing. The poor dear.
Here's your amulet back.
Just in time. I've made a salve for Alara that'll help her wake. I'll channel what energy I have left into her. The amulet should be able to sustain me afterwards. At least I hope it will. This'll just take a moment.
All right. Field guide to Spriggans. Yes, I am hungry.
Took more out of me than I thought. Go on, give it to the poor girl. I'll be all right.
All right. Talk to her.
I was asleep? What am I doing in this hovel? And who are you? No, I remember. Stenwick brought me here. I was sick. Apologies, but I still don't remember who you are.
I'm helping Stenwick. How are you feeling?
Then you have my gratitude. I feel weak, but not unwell. It seems my outer wounds have all been healed. Tell me, stranger, how fares Evermore? Is my mother well? My father?
Your father is dead, but Queen Angela lives.
I see. My mother must be in mourning then. I will send word that I am well, if Stenwick is willing. Ah, we have company, it seems. Who's coming in?
I don't know.
The forest feels your weakness, Sentinel. This is treacherous ground.
Enter Daemara. Was that a warning or a threat?
Stenwick, who is this? A Weirus?
Yes, child. You will know more of them soon enough.
Is that so? You're more foolish than I thought, old man.
Don't think anything of this. The weird are a strange folk.
And?
The weird and I have always had a tenuous relationship, but saving Alara was something I needed to do, regardless of their objections. It will make this process harder than it needs to be, but I still have some spirit in me yet.
Why did she object to you saving the princess?
It's quite complicated. Suffice to say, they don't think I should use the forest power for such things. Of course, they'd much rather I didn't exist at all. But it changes nothing. There's work to be done, and I'm not getting any younger.
Alara seems to be cured. What more is left to do?
Oh, my salve was but a reprieve, I fear. In order to safeguard Alara, I need to do something drastic, and I'll need the Weird's help. You've seen the Spriggans of the forest, I'll bet. There's one that's much older and much wiser than the rest of them.
What's important about this Spriggan?
Some call her the voice of the forest. In a way, she is. I need a bud from one of her branches, one freely given. It can harness the full power of these woods to safeguard Ilara's life. May I ask your aid once again?
Of course. What do you need?
Find the voice of the forest. It shouldn't be difficult to find, but if you must... Many Spriggans carry a spore that returns to the voice of the forest when the Spriggan dies.
Oh no.
You could kill them and follow it to the voice, but that certainly won't make it very happy.
I'll get the bud from the voice of the forest.
Take my amulet. Its power is spent, but the voice of the forest will recognize it and grant you an audience. Weiris Damara may not welcome you when you take the bud to her, but persevere. She knows what the weird must do.
I won't sit here and let you do all the work.
What? Yes, you will.
We have to find the voice of the forest. If Stenwick needs a Spriggan bud, then I'll do anything to get it for him.
It's probably best if you stay here and rest.
I suppose you're right. I'll stay here with Stenwick. But this forest voice, if it's like a Spriggan, it will react to their deaths. I bet you could kill some Spriggans to draw it out.
That might anger it.
Probably, but they're animals. I don't see any other way to reason with them.
What?
Stenwick needs the bud, and we don't have time to coddle the Spriggans.
Yes, we do.
We need their cooperation, whether they intend to give it or not.
Stenwick said we should just search for it.
And if we never find it? No. Kill the Spriggans. It's the best chance to do this quickly.
That might anger
Probably,
them.
but they're animals.
No, Your Majesty, with all due respect. You are young and need to learn patience. All right, we need to find it, and I'm going to try and do it without murdering the Spriggans. Okay, let me just see. All right, I've got an area I can search in. That's not the voice of the forest. I mean, I've already killed one Spriggan. Now, if we're finding Spriggans on the lake, let's see if we can find them. All right. That looks like the Where's camp. I don't think we'll find the voice in her camp. No, surely not. They seem to be a little annoyed at me. Is that Spriggan healing that troll? I know, I wasn't going to kill one. I know, because if that thing respawns while I'm trying to get this unlocked, I'm going to get eaten. Beautiful. Alright, this Spriggan spirit did go over the hill. That's not what we're after. Well, I know you're not a Spriggan. Silver seam. Oh, because I've just upgraded my jewelry, so now we're mining silver. What? That's a troll. Find the voice. Oh, I went outside the circle. Wait, that looks promising, right? It's a rock with flowers. Okay, that's just charmed. Alright, so I seem to have come right back to here. I know, I may just have to murder a few Spriggans to find it, I think. Well, alright, I haven't looked over there. Maybe? Oh, maybe I did. Hang on. This seems like a logical point for her to be. I don't know what you're doing. You're right on the edge, though. Let's run the edge. Okay, I can see a book. We'll grab that. Bangkorai, Shield of High Rock, another Mage's Guild book. Okay, we're outside our search area. That's not good. Oh dear. Oh, well, hello. Oh no, we're doing good with our chest today. Okay, we're doing good at finding our chest today. I'm not so sure about the whole unlocking thing. There you go, bear. Saved your bacon again. Oh, we don't like me taking the alchemical resin, huh? So we're going to curve back in to the search area. And we'll see if we can find the voice of the forest without destroying all the Spriggans. Not that I think there's much of a difference, really. I've just never tried it without murdering them. I'm not even sure it's possible to find her without destroying things. I'm just thinking that's a very big tree. But this is the Druid's camp. Where is Raphaelin? What about over there? I don't think that angry little dryad has given up. Oh wow. Okay, she seems a little bit mad at me. Fine, I'll have to kill it too then, I guess. I was trying not to murder any of these things. I don't know if the Spriggan that the voice of the forest is going to understand killed as necessary as opposed to went on a killing spree to find you. But I was just down here. Ah, I see where you are. I'll be back, your sprigganliness. Give it a minute. All right. Well, I know where she is now. Now I just need to get to her without having a fight with a Spriggan. Which I'm guessing is going to be harder than it sounds. I know, I made it look easy, but...
This creature disturbs the woods with the sentinel's binding as a token. Has the forest not bent to the whims of the sentinel already? What more can we give?
The sentinel sent me to get a bud from your branches.
So he may pass our yoke to another, a stranger to the woods. Your demand is empty, voice of the sentinel. I refuse.
We need it to save Princess Alara.
Why should we care for a mortal?
Would you doom this girl to die for a grudge against the sentinel?
We only seek to grow as our nature intends. Your sentinel is the one who prevents this. But you care nothing for our plight. It is a waste to speak of this further.
Then let me have what I seek.
Take the bud and be gone. But know this, there shall be no peace in these woods.
I wish I knew why. I know I killed a couple. Maybe that made a difference, possibly. I have to play it again just to find out what happens if you can get there without killing. Ran into a rock. Alright, take the bud to the Weirus's camp.
A familiar scent surrounds you. Did the Sentinel send you? What do you hold?
Sentinel said you'd know what this bud means.
How dare the Sentinel pick his successor out of pity? But she didn't bring us the bud, you did. Why should we give our blessing to one who needs another to carry her burdens?
What do you mean, his successor?
He didn't even trust you enough to tell you, did he?
No.
Let the Sentinel explain it to you when you next see him. I'll do my part and no more. Where is this princess who is greater than the needs of nature?
If you want to speak to Alara, she's waiting at the Sentinel's hut.
Too weak to even follow you?
I forbade
No,
it.
the forest does not need such a creature. The Sentinel oversteps his bounds, and the Weird will not allow it.
If you have something to say, you'll say it to my face.
I will.
Whoa.
You are weak, fit for little more than prey. How do you hope to wield the Sentinel's power?
Stenwick is trying to save my life. I don't know what he has planned, but I certainly owe it to him to see this through.
The child knows nothing, and he expects us to offer our blessing?
Let me speak with her.
I don't know what Stenwick is planning, but if it'll save my life, I trust him. I don't understand why these weird people can't see that.
Why do they seem to dislike you so much?
Sounds like jealousy to me. It won't stand in my way. I won't give up a second chance at life for the whims of some forest folk.
Oh, you're a selfish
Stenwick
child.
is a kind man. Why won't they see that he means no harm?
I should talk to Weiris Damara as well.
Why? She pretends to be in charge of everything. And we've already received the bud from the voice of the forest. That's good enough for me. And it ought to be enough for the likes of her.
I dislike you intensely, child.
Once the Viridian Sentinel stood for something more than a wet nurse to spoil children.
I hear you.
Now he expects us to train and rear this daughter of the city as our own? No. The Sentinel asks too much.
Why do you dislike the Sentinel so much?
His time wanes. He will make this girl the new Sentinel, untrained and unfit. He holds no respect for the forest and no respect for the weird. What does it matter to us if one child withers to allow the forest to grow free, I ask you?
The Sentinel said you'd know what to do.
We've heard nothing from the Sentinel these past days but demands. Still, we will do what must be done. Perhaps we can trust you to make the correct decision when the time comes.
Does this have something to do with the bud?
Althine will help you prepare it. For the Sentinel's ritual, he needs a Spriggan bud, freely given. You have obtained that, but the bud will not bloom without nurturing. I hope you aren't squeamish about blood. But sister, you said this was the last time we would help the Sentinel. Enough. Come, let us finish the blessing and be done with it. Come along, then. We have a sacrifice ready. When I say, hold the bud out in your hands, keep them steady, no matter what happens.
Very well.
Plunge it into the offering. Quickly.
Hang on. Oh, okay, there we go. I just need to be back a little bit. All right.
The weird have stalled long enough. Stenwick isn't healthy, and we must do what he asked before it's too late.
And she's just into
Go to him.
self-preservation.
Tell him what we've done. I'm short of breath and must save my strength.
Will you be safe here?
I have a feeling they don't dare harm me as long as I'm under Stenwick's protection. We'll see if I guessed correctly.
He'll want to see you again.
Of course. And this bud may heal Stenwick, the way he healed me. We'll need to use it if we're to save him. Take him to that altar in the lake. I'll meet you there.
Very well. I know, the wolf is just chasing after me. Stenwick.
I was hoping you'd return before... I couldn't speak to you one last time. It's good Alara's not with you. I'd hate for her to see me in such a state.
What happened?
Time, my friend. I gave my everything to heal Alara, and it still won't be enough. That's why I sent you to get the Spriggan bud. The only way she'll live past a fortnight is if she becomes the Sentinel. And luckily there'll be a vacancy shortly.
How will being the Sentinel help her?
In a sense, the power of the Sentinel is immortal. I'm old, but Alara is young. The Sentinel's power will take root and flourish in her. The weird fear what she will become, but you can't let that stop you. Take my essence. When I'm gone, save Alara.
What should I tell Alara?
Tell her she must tame the will of the woods. The bud will summon, and the amulet will bind. The weird certainly won't help, considering they'd much rather see this power go to waste. Don't let the Sentinel's power fade. It must live on in Alara.
So I can't save him. Well, all I can do is follow his wishes. Princess Alara.
I thought he'd be here by now. Where is Stenwick?
He died just after I returned to him.
He gave everything to keep me alive, even his life. I don't even know what to do now. Does that mean I'm doomed to die as well?
He said you must become the new Sentinel in order to live.
That was his plan all along, wasn't it? And I never got to thank him. If this is what he wanted, then I must see it through. You still have his amulet? Take it to the altar. We'll say a few words for him.
Well, I've met her mother. I see where she gets it from. She might make a good Sentinel yet.
So these motes are all that's left of dear Stenwick.
Yes.
What's that sound? Can you hear it?
Oh dear.
We meet again, ally of the Viridian Sentinel. Now you seek to subjugate these woods once again. We will see if you can succeed.
And how do we do that?
How I long to watch you stumble and fail. But an ancient pact compels me to explain the rite. One simply has to gather the motes about the lake. But beware, we are not without our own defenses.
What happens if we fail?
Then there will be no Viridian Sentinel. The yoke about our necks for centuries would be freed. Of course, there is one way to ensure the princess does not become the Sentinel. Destroy the Spriggan bud I gave you, and she will fail.
Doesn't that mean Alara will die?
It is true, but we have endured a slow death for much longer. Man was not meant to rule over nature. No matter their intentions, they cannot know the will of the woods. The Viridian Sentinel is a mockery of nature's true cycle.
How would I destroy the bud?
The torches on either side would suffice. Their flames and your intention are more than enough. You are the one with the power to change this mortal.
But that would mean I destroy a child. An innocent. And I cannot do that.
I think I'm better now. Gods, what is this place?
Okay, help Alara gather the motes or sabotage the ritual. Completed. Complete the ritual. Now return to the altar.
I didn't think we'd be able to pull through at the end, but we did. We did! You can't imagine how this feels. I had no idea Stenwick had this kind of power.
What do you mean?
I can feel the earth. I can taste the wind. It's like every piece of this forest is a part of me. I will remain here, a part of these woods forever. Could I even command the beasts? It seems that it would have been a trivial matter.
So your injuries, they're cured?
More than that, the rocks themselves give me strength. I feel immortal. Ah, apologies, my friend. This power, it's heady, like a deep, cold pool. Refreshing, but so easy to fall into. I have much to learn, it seems.
Then learn it, Your Majesty.
We met only briefly, but the forest will remember your deeds forever. I will make sure of it.
Do you understand why I made this decision?
So much has happened to me. It's hard to think clearly.
Will you return to Evermore?
No. I belong here, in these woods. Eventually, the Weird and I will come to terms.
Thank goodness.
I see our past and present through the eyes of the Sentinel. There will never be love between us, but understanding is not too much to ask.
Very well. Very well, Sentinel. And guys, on that note, I must leave you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.